Dale.
Yo, how's it going?
So good to have you here, man.
Again.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Every year the same procedure.
Yeah, most definitely. But it's always fun.
It's always fun,
It's always a good time.
So you are the relic guy of death, of doom from hell to hell.
I'm just one of the relic guys. Yeah.
Well,
There's several of us. Yeah.
So last year we had so many requests about Dale Wilson relic guitars.
Right
really.
on. That's great to hear. Yeah.
So that's your thing, the ultimate.
I love doing them.
Yeah. So you love ultimate relic.
I love ultimate relics. I love NOS, closet. I like them all, but I love doing love doing full-on relics because it's pretty creative. I love old guitars. That's why.
Yeah.
It's
But many.
I love old, worn guitars.
Yeah, sure. But I mean, there are people who say, okay, I want to wear my guitar myself. I want to destroy it myself.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It starts with the build. It starts with the paint. The paint has to be the right kind of paint, the right thickness of paint, And there's certain tricks within that you can do to make it wear more naturally. So that's where I come from with it. Is it's got to start from the ground up. You can't just take your guitar and start beating on it, and expect it to look natural. That's the thing, Some people do a pretty good job of it. I've seen some people that do their own and they look pretty good. But if you start from the ground up, knowing what it's going to be, as far as if it's an ash or an alder relic, you treat the paint different for each type of wood. And when you're wearing it away, you do it in different techniques.
But I didn't mean to do the relic process yourself. I meant like playing the guitar to make it look like a plate guitar.
Yeah.
So that's a difference.
That's a lot different. Yeah.
Okay.
So I try to make it look like it's been played for years and years. Yeah.
Okay. So we have that one here. So we ordered that one. I mean, it's not an order. We placed a card here like many others did.
Yeah.
So this is gorgeous.
This is a faded sonic blue or a pale sonic blue with a chocolate 3-tone sunburst underneath, and then through different inspirations, whether it's on Instagram or artist guitars. Any kind of old guitar I use as inspiration to try to make it look natural, And so this is just one of a bunch that I have on here. Large C headstock. This is something that it does have a large C on it. You can see, and it's got a beautiful flame maple neck on it, and it's a lot of different ways that I try to get the wear to look more natural, the blends and stuff like that, and so the trick to me is the hard part is getting the color underneath to stay and not just going straight to wood. So that's the trick for me. Because if I have a burst underneath, I want to be able to see all the different colors in the burst.
The multiple
whether
color,
it's the chocolate or the yellow or some of the reds and stuff like that. I just want to try to get it all to pop because the more I can do that, the better it looks. I think
Yeah.
So.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So, and the second one we have here is this one is even more destroyed.
This is like a ultimate or ultra relic, and so you can see the same thing with trying to get the color to pop from underneath, and this is just 3-tone. Yeah, look at all the cards.
So many cards here.
It's so nuts. My gosh. Yeah. But so this is basically the same thing with the same techniques I use to try to get this to look like it's been loved over the years. Yeah. This one I did more of a smoked headstock, kind of a red orange-ish look to it. So, I like a lot of those old guitars that look like they've been played in bars for years. So try to get that effect.
The backside is insane.
Yeah. Again, with the blushing, trying to push it back so that it looks like it's just a natural wear to it. But it's a lot of work. These are definitely a lot of work, and you can see how this fade right here looks different than that fade. So I try to mix up what each guitar looks like as far as how it's reliced back. So. There's a lot of
personal
details that I put into it that sometimes maybe only I can see and I know, but it's all.
But to do Masterbuilt is like
rewarding,
Yeah. like to have a certain taste. It's a builder's taste.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
It really is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, so to those who are not that familiar with Masterbuilt and Team Built and Fender Custom Shop, what is the biggest difference for you on a Masterbuilt guitar?
Well, it starts with us and ends with us. There's nobody in between. We have apprentices that help us out, but they're doing things the way we want them to do them.
Yeah.
So
you have a small team behind you.
We have a team behind us. Some of us have our own guy, and then some of us have helpers. But besides that, it's all our creation, how we want everything to turn out. So we take full advantage of that in doing our contours, our neck shapes, and this guitar I try to picture from the beginning. When I'm doing the neck, when I'm doing the body, I just try to picture it from the offset. It's not.
So it's really personal.
It's not an afterthought. It's not like, maybe I'll just relic this one. This is a relic from the beginning. So wood's picked out for that. I try to do a straight grain so that when it wears, it looks right here.
Yeah.
So I don't have grain coming this way. I want it to kind of be able to see the,
So what I see on many Masterbuilt guitars is that grain looks like ash, but it's elder.
Yeah. I think that's part of it. Is we want that grain to be coming straight. See how it's coming straight off, kind of curling around. But we try to get it to.
But you have the big grain, not that.
Yeah.
Not the small grain.
Yeah.
I mean, you have that on many Masterbuilt guitars.
Yeah, that's true. But
cool.
you can tell it's still a nice weight to it too. It's not overly heavy or anything like that.
Not that too light,
we
but
have our
not too
pick
heavy.
of the wood, so we get the good stuff,
So you pick the wood personally, of course.
Yeah, most definitely. That's the most important part, is the wood. So
early in the morning.
Yeah, early morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm there. Yeah, most definitely.
When the wood comes, you are there.
I'm not joking. We're there. We're there at 4 in the morning, and trying to get the right materials for each guitar.
Yeah. So what is the lead time for a
lead time?
Guitar?
It's that's hard to say. It's
like 1.5.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. So it's growing and growing and growing, which is a cool thing. It's just I just want to keep each guitar as special as what it was when I didn't have such a long lead time. You know what I mean? So that's the tough part. I want to make sure that it just keeps getting better. You know what I mean? I got a lot to learn still. I really feel like I have a lot to learn. So.
But like I said before, last year we
got to keep pushing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But like I said before, last year we had so many requests about their Wilson guitars.
That's great to
because
hear.
we showed all the NAMM stuff here.
That's great.
And you did all the relic stuff. And
Right on.
Cool.
Well, I want to keep that going. Keep it going for sure.
Okay. Thank you, Dale.
Yeah, thank you very much.